Zebby's little audios.
Hello everyone, Zebby here. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not feeling too well today. Every day can't be, sunshine and unicorn farts or whatever the saying is. Um, but I'll be back with more content soon. I thought maybe I'd give a little tutorial here because a lot of people have been asking how I do the mommy voice and a lot of questions have been coming up like, are you a man or are you a woman? I'm a man. Okay, let's start off with that. I'm a man, and I have been able to uh, practice. I'm not perfect at it by any means whatsoever. It still is a work in progress. But I'm also trying to do mommy content too, if you've noticed. And it's not catching on as quickly as, daddy has. That's who everyone knows me as. I'm daddy. People don't subscribe to me, because I'm mommy. But I want to appeal to those people as well, those who want to see mommy content in the, you know, uh, the caregiver scene, I guess, and I'm able to somewhat replicate it to the point where it's passable, and I'm going to demonstrate exactly how I do it. So yeah. So yes, everyone, I'm a man and I could do a woman's voice. It comes with voice acting. You practice over time. You learn a bunch of different voices. When I'm better, I'd like to actually make a little, I guess, demonstration audio of, the capability of what I can do. Um, there's some voices I try to do and can't quite do. But, as far as impressions go, I'm decent. I'm getting better. There's always room for improvement. You never ever say you're perfect because, I would never want that to get to my head or, to, because that caps yourself, You don't want to have a limit. You want to always say, oh no, I need to improve on this. I need to try this out. I need to keep growing. I need to keep exploring and see what works best. Yeah, apologies, guys. I do have a bit of a sore throat. It's not quite like hurting, but it's definitely noticeable that I don't sound myself and I'm not able to deliver, content without people noticing that I'm sick. So yes, unfortunately, I started getting sick now. Everything, it's been going around. I don't know. It's definitely not, that, it's just like a throat thing, I think. Like, that's all I feel. Like, it's just a little itchy throat and, some stuffy nose. Like I'm a little stuffed. So, all right. Without further ado, I'm going to pretty much explain how I do the mommy. So, mommy is very simple. What I do is I make a second audio track, and that's versus me, Zebby, Daddy. Um, what I do is I make a second audio track, and then what I'll do is I'll record on that track, but I'll use a feminine tone. So, for example, this is what I'll do. Hi, little ones. It's mommy. So pretty much just like that. Now you could tell there was no direct change, that doesn't quite sound like mommy, that just sounds like me putting on a girl's voice. But then I pitch it up a tiny bit, and this is what you get.
Hi, little ones. It's mommy.
See, notice the difference? So yeah, I'm mommy and I am daddy. And the reason I do this is, like I said before, I want to make mommy content too. I want to appeal to more audiences and have a wider selection of audios for people to choose from. I'm not just a daddy making content. I'm also a mommy as well. I identify as male. I am straight. Just people asking those questions. Yeah, I've been asked, am I transgender? No, I'm naturally born male. And yeah, I just want to help the little space community be happy. I want to try to appeal to as many people as possible, because not everybody likes Daddy. And clearly not everyone likes Mommy. Her content does not do as well as mine, but, it's a work in progress. I realize sometimes, maybe there's a bit of a robotic feel to her voice, and, sometimes that happens with the pitching, Unfortunately, the pitching will distort the voice a bit sometimes. It doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes it sounds beautiful, But it's something I'm working on. Gradually I'll improve on it. Hopefully I master it one day. And yeah, I'll be able to deliver more promising content with, being able to collaborate with myself, funny enough. And honestly, another reason I do this is because there's not too many voices out there that, I'd personally want to work with because, either I have worked with them in the past or, pretty much also is I don't have to wait for somebody. I don't have to wait for somebody to deliver lines or write a script this way for another person. No, I could just honestly flow and do my thing and be more than one character. And that's the beauty of voice acting. You can stretch it, you can do whatever you want with it as long as you can shift your tone like that. So it's cool. It's really cool to explore. It's I wouldn't quite say, it's, a talent that can't be learned on its own. Anyone can learn it. Anyone can improve on it. Anyone can do it. It just takes time and effort, and practice. I spent a lot of time as a kid looking in the mirror, doing voices to myself, like impersonations, impressions, just funny stuff. Like I would tell jokes to myself. I would laugh at my own jokes. Like people criticize people who do that. They'll be like, "Oh, you laugh at your own jokes." It's like, no, I want to see what I look like when I'm telling those jokes. So that's why I look in the mirror, because, delivery is everything. You could just have a tone to your voice and, everything is fine. But if you have the facial expressions to go with it, you play around with your voice and figure new things out. It's just more beneficial, honestly, to just practice. And I'll always, practice makes perfect. And no one's perfect, trust me. I didn't start out great. Even as an artist, like I do art on the side, and I definitely was not even remotely close to the level I was now. But over time, when you practice at something, you want to learn a certain skill, and mine being, drawing, digital art, and also audio work. You grow over time. You learn different techniques, you learn how to do certain things, you find tutorials online, you practice makes perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much it, like practice makes perfect. And honestly, anyone can learn how to do what I do. Anyone can practice it and learn for themselves. It's fun, it's fun to explore those things. It's fun to make people laugh. That's my joy in life, is making people laugh, making people happy. Because honestly, that makes me happy in the end because I put a smile on somebody's face, And if they're having a bad day, like, for example, like a friend of mine is upset or something, and I'm able to put a smile on their face. I put them in the right direction of happiness, They're not, completely over whatever happened, but at the same time, it's not all darkness, So that's pretty much it. Thank you everybody for listening. I really appreciate everyone's time and all of your comments. I'm paying attention, trust me. It's just hard to keep up with everybody. Over time, like I'm going to try to be more attentive to certain comments and responsive, because I haven't really been too responsive lately, and I feel I could do better with that, because a lot of people do want to talk to me and just chit chat or whatever, and I'm just a busy guy, it's very hard for me to actually sit down and talk to people. I work a full-time job. A lot of people know that already. I work a full-time job, and also I have other things to attend to. It's not all just audio work all the time and Discord, I have a bunch of other things, trying to keep somewhat of a social life, it's hard on its own. So yeah, thank you everyone for listening, and I hope you have a great day. and I will see you in the next audio. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. I hope you have a great day and stay safe.